Organizations have their ways of dealing with CVEs. The process is very labor intensive and for some overwhelming. Recently, Palo Alto announced 2 critical vulnerabilities in their PAN-OS operating system that has been exploited by hackers. The vulnerabilities allow attackers to gain administrator privileges and remotely plant malicious code on affected firewalls, leading to deeper access to company networks. CISA has published Directive BOD 23-02, which is linked in the description below. This directive outlines how organizations can reduce their attack surface from misconfigured management interfaces. The question still exists though. How can you validate that no devices are connected to the internet are currently vulnerable? Forward networks can help you identify these devices that are affected by both of these CVEs and help you prioritize them by letting you know which ones are connected to the internet. Let's jump into the platform and see if we're affected. Going into the vulnerability section, this gives us a view of all the vulnerabilities that our devices have. We download CVE information nightly, and since we have all the configuration and device state, it's no longer we think we are vulnerable, but now this is what we are vulnerable to. You can filter down this list to get the information you want quickly. So let's search for vendor Palo Alto and if the device is exposed to the internet. We can see we have one device that matches, and it is both vulnerable to CVE 24002 and CVE 249474, which is what these 2 CVEs for Palo Alto are. If we click on the CVE, we'll get a short description of what it is, and we'll get a link to the security advisory, and we'll show you all the other devices that are susceptible to this CVE, as well as does it receive traffic from the internet. So now you have the data you need to prioritize your remediation faster. Forward Networks gives you instant visibility into what you are vulnerable to, thus eliminating having to take up valuable time trying to decipher the CVE report given to you by your InfoSec team. It is no longer we think we are vulnerable to, but we know what we are vulnerable to, and having a clear path to prioritizing remediation. Thanks for watching and have a great day.